DhaniDhanz!
What is up, my gangsters? So, YouTube and small YouTubers, or not even always small YouTubers, but smaller YouTubers. In my short time on YouTube, I have seen a lot of YouTube beef, YouTube war. And a lot of the time, it's from small channels getting at larger channels. And I'm not talking about small channels getting at the T Martins and the Drifters and the Alliés, because I can kind of understand that. You know, I feel a way towards people that seem like they're saying that certain games are good just for money, because it's pathetic. But I'm talking about smaller YouTubers getting at the Sneakos and the Biblical Reapers of the community. Now, I've seen this happen on both YouTube and via Twitter. I've seen small YouTubers, you know, either tweet Biblical Reaper or Sneeko or leave comments in their videos saying things like, you know, can they give a shout out or some foolishness like that. And then when they don't give a shout out, they complain. Like, these people actually complain. And it's like, how dare you? For a start, they don't do shout outs. I mean, Biblical Reaper has a community channel. So if you want any sort of recognition from Biblical Reaper, that is the way to go. He's gone as far to create a space for smaller YouTubers to gain exposure, yet they ask for shout outs on Twitter and whatever, and when they don't get them, they get upset. I mean, Sneeko doesn't have his own shout out thing, so that's like a bit different. But what, just because he's got a fan base, you're entitled to a shout out? No, fool. How about you work hard like everybody else and, you know, just grow normally? Anyone getting into YouTube nowadays is very fortunate. We've got community channels and things like that. They didn't have that back in the day. How do you think all those other big YouTubers got big? They didn't have community channels. They were their own community channels. Like, they didn't have anywhere to go and gain exposure. If anything, it was harder for them, because I feel like nearly like everyone above the age of 10 has their own internet connection now, be it by a phone, be it by a computer. So there are a lot more people on YouTube now than there were back in the day. So let them have their glory, if you like. But don't go around calling them pricks and idiots and sellouts and shit because they won't give you a shout out. Like, who are you? Who are you? You are nobody. I'm a nobody. If we want to grow, we have to put in the hard work. And unless you're going to do that, keep your mouth shut. That's it. There's nothing more to say on the topic. Have some bloody decorum.